What I'd like to do now is inspect styles. For example, I'm going to highlight the line decorating in 3 stages, and then I'm going to go to the bottom of the Styles task pane, and I'm going to click this button here between these 3 buttons called Style Inspector. When I click the Style Inspector appears here. And on the Style Inspector task pane is a button called Reveal Formatting, and I'll click the Reveal Formatting button. The Reveal Formatting task pane then appears on the right-hand side of my screen, and I can now close the Style Inspector. What the Reveal Formatting button does is it actually brings up this task pane and explains that the selected text has got the current font Arial, 12 points, English UK, left align, no indenting, and no spacing before or after the paragraph. This reveals the characteristics of the normal style that is currently applied to this text. But let's apply a different style to decorating in 3 stages. Instead of normal, I'm going to scroll up the Styles task pane and apply the Heading 1 style. When I click on the Heading 1 style, I've used the Styles task pane to apply this style to this heading. Immediately the Reveal Formatting task pane tells me that this is Cambria 14, bold. It has a colour applied and it's accent 1. It's called Heading 1. It actually has a spacing before the paragraph of 24 points, and so on. It also appears in my navigation pane. Now that I've applied a heading style, Heading 1, to the title, it now appears in my navigation pane. If I wanted to change Heading 1 to Heading 2, I would simply click Heading 2 in my Styles task pane. I see Heading 2 has been applied in my Style area, and also in the Reveal Formatting task pane, I can see that Heading 2 is Cambria 13, bold, coloured, and also has a 10-point space before each paragraph. If I click on Heading 3, I can investigate exactly what the attributes are for Heading 3. So this is 12 point and also a 10-point gap before the spacing. As I click on each style in my Styles task pane, I'm actually applying that style to the text I have selected in my document. And I can reveal the formatting. If I decided I wanted to go back and apply the normal style, I'll have to go through my task pane and find the styles beginning with N, which includes normal. When I click on normal, this particular paragraph has gone back to the normal style. It has disappeared off the navigation pane because it's no longer a heading, and also I can see in the Reveal Formatting I've gone back to the default, which is Arial, 12 points, left, etc. What I'd like to do now is close the Reveal Formatting task pane. You can keep it open if you want, but I'm going to close it. And what I'd like to do is go through this document and apply some styles. To apply a style to decorating in 3 stages, as we saw earlier, I could scroll through the task pane and find Heading 1 and simply click on Heading 1. I could also use shortcut keys. For example, Ctrl-Alt-1 is a Heading 1, Ctrl-Alt-2 is a Heading 2, Ctrl-Alt-3 is a Heading 3, and Ctrl-Shift-N is back to normal. But what I'll do is press Ctrl-Alt-1 and move through this document applying styles. I'll scroll down to begin with colour, and I want that to be Heading 2. So I'll either click on Heading 2 in my task pane or press Ctrl-Alt-2 and make that a Heading 2. As I scroll down, I can make Break the Rules a Heading 3. Scroll down further, adding and subtracting, I'd like to be a main heading, so that's a Heading 1. Scrolling down further, Avoid Clichés as a Heading 2. And further down, and last but not least, Allocating Your Money as a Heading 3. So you can apply styles using your Styles task pane or using the key combinations.